Hello everyone, this is Tim. This is going to be a quick response to Bluespruce786. He's been running some 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons using AD&D adventures, modules and basically like converting on the fly or like static monsters up beforehand. And I had run some games at a library basically using basic fantasy, which is like an old school Renaissance with like ascending armor class. So it has a little bit of modern tweaks, but for the most part it's old school. I just want to say that it's very cool that he's running for kids, because kids can basically turn our jaded, old school grognard hearts and shine some light on all the grittiness and the jaded, whatever unexcitedness we get sometimes with gaming, with like burnout and stuff. But kids will help you see things in a new direction, a new way, with a filter or two that you either don't have anymore, you forgot about, just excited about little things. He noticed that the kids like to talk to everything, whereas maybe like when we were younger, we just fought everything or killed everything or just made a mess of things. And my son's like that too. In some ways, I think it shows that he's got like a gentle, caring heart. So I feel like that's a good thing. Maybe that's something that I instilled in him that wasn't instilled in me. So that's cool to see. And it's neat to be able to see through the eyes of these young players, kind of like how we see through the eyes of different characters and get a different outlook on things. So kudos to Bluespruce786 for doing that. He was talking about player agency and how he's kind of struggling with running a published adventure and also wanting to let the players do whatever they want, and like where's the compromise there? And there is some compromise. Sometimes that is, you could use like the derogatory metagaming, but really just you can have like little conversations like, hey guys, there's nothing in the swamp here. He said the players wanted to go in this one swamp, and you can also do things like if you're hanging out in a swamp. I'm just reading the Arduin volume 1 and 4 right now, and there's all kinds of nasty maladies and illnesses that you can contract from being in the swamps, just as an example. So maybe it's something like that, where they're hanging out in the swamp too long and they get sick and things are looking bad for them. Like, you know what? It was a little bit better back there in the forest or the dry land where we just were. So when I run adventures, he was asking me about my process. I like to read through a published adventure, pluck out the best encounters, ideas, and then try to incorporate those somehow, and also just improvise a whole lot and just try to take notes. I'll have players take notes as well, because when I'm improvising, I rarely remember that stuff afterwards. So just something to keep in mind. I like to use 3x5 cards and 3-ring binders to kind of keep track of stuff. 3-ring binders are nice because you can just add things as you go. I'm also setting up a Dolmenwood campaign based on the worm skin zines, and I have like 3 hexes. It's a hex crawl per page, and as I go through and stat up each hex, I'm just flipping pages and like filling them out, and I'm putting page numbers in and references, so it's real quick for me. If I'm like in hex number 0725, okay, I want page number 24 in this monster manual, and in this zine it's page 10, just so it's really quick for me. It's like a personalized index, and it's also like a random encounters table for that hex. I can kind of either just pick what I think would be cool, or if like let's say I have goblins and 10 hexes that kind of touch each other. Maybe they're getting tired of goblin encounters. Well, maybe I have a snake here, or this crazy baboon with 2 heads that's like a mutated freak. Whatever monsters I can find. I'm using like Labyrinth Lord and the Wormskin zines, any old school stuff. Some of the Petty God stuff it's an old school book too. But yeah, it's cool that you're running games again. It's really great to see your videos, Bluespruce. I've been trying to watch some of the RPG A Day videos, but I'm not sure if I'll get to put those out or not. Alright everybody, that's it.